I'm Dr. Moshe Lewis. It's the second International Impact Awards. Tell us about your book and who you are and what inspired you to write it.
Absolutely. My name is Nick D'Souza. This book, Death of a Blue Jay, is a Christian fantasy novel. It was based off a trip I took to Bar Harbor, Maine 3 years ago with a friend. It was one night we were hiking to Acadia National Park. This was in March of 2021. And this was, during a pandemic. This was a week after a snowstorm. Not many visitors were there. And we took a hike one night near Acadia National Park. We weren't cognizant of the time. Sunset was near, and we realized we had to get back 5 hours. Granted, my friend knew where we were parked. And, it turned dark, and we were just walking. It was icy trails, fear of being in the creeks, fear of wild animals. And after we made it back, I really thought about the experience for the next year and a half, and I felt like God really compelled me to write a Christian fantasy novel on taking the dark path of life. A lot of people tend to sugarcoat their past traumas or whatever and bring light to the darkness, but we all have to bring the darkness to the light and go through that fire. So by the grace of God, I wrote this book in about 8 months, and not only was I just all the work was behind the writing desk, I was also living my own relationship with God as an author, and in the process getting new ideas from my book. I started off with just the themes, but eventually, by the grace of God, through really everything beyond the writing desk, I was able to craft scenes and tie them all together in a concise way.
Well, tell us a little bit about the title, Death of a Blue Jay. Where did that come from?
Death of a Blue Jay, I love blue jays, they're beautiful birds. Death of a Blue Jay, it has two meanings in regards to mortality, in regards to death itself, how we ought to prepare for death, especially through a Christian lens, or even deaths of our loved ones. Because there are people who are just not prepared, they're very dependent on them, and without preparing for their death, it may lead to mental illness. On the other hand, mortality could be in several deaths we need to take in our lifetime to grow, like a caterpillar through the cocoon into a butterfly. And a cocoon, it's like you're in isolation mode. But I use a blue jay because it symbolizes both our old and new selves, our evolved selves, as both beautiful creatures and flawed. Even though we're both flawed, we're both beautiful creatures.
What a beautiful message of transformation. Congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.